Ah, good throw, good throw, good throw. They did not give me that ankle tackle, huh? Oh, that's not pass interference. I was making a play on the ball. What could possibly be the penalty? I guess they gave me one back. That's how to be. That's what it was. Yeah, that's. I know. Oh my lord! I wish he would have caught that. I know. His knee was down. I don't know. You would think. Can I challenge that? Probably not. Nope. Again, no. That's crazy. I mean, that was just like. I don't know. Yeah, my knee. I thought my knee was the first thing to go down.
Got the broadcast, that means Swoop playing.
Oh my gosh. How did he catch the last one? And he dropped that one. Oh yeah, that too. What is it, 3rd and 10? That's a pick. Never mind. It goes right over your head. I forgot.
All right. right, Coach. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. It's a short kick, taking it to 15.
And a lot of people don't know how to use it,
as they have it up to
but
the
like,
35-yard
I've
line.
just kind of... Ooh.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And his first look is incomplete.
Okay,
DJ Chark, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back.
That they're not going to have all these like quarterback powers, quarterback blasts, to have that.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags.
I don't even know how
this is going to get him a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask.
Oh, weird.
Any part of it.
Oh, if I didn't click on accident, that was a fumble.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And the catch good. It's Eifert. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this all the way back to the 20.
Not really.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long
Good
play, so
Lord,
be it.
you would think my offensive line is my backup offensive line.
Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got a couple.
All right, I'm about to kick Curtis Samuel out now.
On second down, a run with Lindsay.
That's 2 touchdowns and like over 100 yards, so I think he's
with
good.
a gain of 1 that time.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode it right out of bounds.
Hey, Charlie. Ready?
To throw on third down. Boyle. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. Who is that? That bro caught him tackling. Who? Keenan Allen. Like the receiver?
Fournette, a first down carry.
Oh. I was like, what?
Scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Well,
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job
like
is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a square stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback.
That one is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yeah, it is. Because, yeah, I don't know what that was. Oh, no, it didn't let me throw the ball. I pushed it. That's terrible. Maybe I just tapped it and that's why I didn't go through.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think
position.
hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games
That's a good
for
kick.
you.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Oh wow, I didn't even backspin it. That's a really good kick. Sheesh. I don't.
Off the play fake.
That's just how that works.
Going deep here for Stills. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
So I was able to work for last one, but he didn't get
I know
through.
we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
All right, let's do this one.
Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the side.
Lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, make him make someone miss in the open field.
They gave you a terrible animation on that.
And he gets stopped up at the 31
Because they made him
after a
like
gain of maybe a
wait
yard.
for the contact.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
I don't know what that was. That was bad.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. They really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
I forgot what happened.
They'll try the left side. Rivers. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Seventh play
And they give me a hit stick animation.
Hey, Delta. 56 to Mike, boys. Ready?
From the
Yeah, I
gun,
know.
Boyle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
that was
back.
the same throw you threw earlier when I got past interference on
and
him.
now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the
Well,
right
it was
reads,
sailed out of
make
bounds
the
last time.
proper
That's why I was
throws.
like,
I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you,
Yeah.
keep pressing forward.
And he's
And it
brought
was- yeah, I
down,
saw you
but
got
not before they
inaccurate.
get it across the 20-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Ready up. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
oh, they didn't give me a pick. Oh well. I saw the post dig
Now
concept.
Ward throwing on first down. That one complete. He
The other
finds
guy was
Sharp.
just coming a little
And
too
he'll
hot
get
to
this
be running
one
the
way up
post.
just
Well,
shy of
they
the
didn't.
45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Oh my gosh.
90, wolf.
They're about to-
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA
Oh, my
Sports.
Ready. 60 or.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Back to throw. Ward. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
58, right over there.
Looking to throw. Ward. And the pressure gets to him again.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Oh my gosh. I thought I did too.
To throw is Ward. Throwing on 3rd and long.
Oh, damn.
And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Past the 20.
Yeah, and I didn't even mean to call that. I thought it was gonna be somebody else.
DJ
You know, he's probably got
his
broken
second
ribs or
TD of the
some
game
dumb
and
stuff.
16th on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before
I
this
hope
game
it's just
is
like a
over.
bruised sternum or
Out is the
something like that,
kickoff
because
unit as they run up
it's
and
either
send
broken
this one
ribs or
away.
bruised sternum.
Fielded about a yard
Oh
deep.
man.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I've never seen unnecessary roughness. Yeah, I know. Oh, bruised ribs. Substitute, thank you.
And we don't want to call this desperation time,
We're
especially
good,
in the
man.
second quarter, but
I was, because I didn't really care if I won this game, because I'm like, I don't really care about that first round bye. But if he was hurt, I was going, well, it wouldn't have mattered anyways.
I think you just called it desperation time.
You've been out for 6 to 8 weeks,
Let's
yeah.
face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that.
Yeah.
They've got to find a way to get on their toes.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen.
Well, yeah,
in there yet
I had
again.
told him I was going to be resting my starters. He said you were too, so I mean, I know we have to play. Nah, it didn't matter to me.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Hey, Roy!
Yeah, because you didn't care about the 5 and 6 spot at that
Boyle going deep here for Stills. And that will be incomplete.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you could have.
Let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of
once I
success.
saw that I was gonna win the division, I didn't care. I just beat blue just because it was blue, and I wanted to give him a hard time.
And the punt over the side in the air,
That was my
and
thing
the
with
start
that.
will be in.
I was like, you know what? It'll be funny to just blow blue out real quick. I hope I don't think I can. I don't think I will play him in the playoffs actually. They don't cover like some of these routes at all in any coverage. Like you have to use a lot of these. Yep, same. I'm just kind of seeing what I have. That's why I picked the live playbook, because I've never used it before. But it's worse than the normal one.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, the live playbook, it's supposed to be better in 21 because they came out with another little like explanation thing. They're supposed to.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Switch! Go!
A quick throw complete to Chark. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain.
Okay,
It'll be 3rd down.
why are you still in?
And that's when it's fun to play
you know
defense.
what? I'm
When
about
you're
to
able
do
to
the same
diagnose the
thing
play
you were
right
talking
from the
about.
beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play. That's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Okay. Yep, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to.
Back to throw.
Oh yeah, no, I saw it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Delano
Yeah, that's the hardest part about these some of these like
turn this one to the 30-yard
worst
line.
players, like their release and awareness and things like that. It just doesn't
You and I
help.
do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And I can't throw it any faster.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
What is this? What is this play? And we'll see it. My backup receivers are so slow.
Got it? Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Oh wow.
Mike, 50. Go!
Oh, he's not hurt. He's okay.
Looking to throw. Boyle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
His play action is so slow.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Alpha.
Yes, keep you.
Back to throw. Boyle. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Texans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw. Boyle going deep here for Stills. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, his route running was so bad he couldn't get
There's
open.
another failure right there on 3rd down.
He wanted to get open. He just couldn't help it.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, dude.
On 4th down, Boyle.
What's up?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
No, 1 second.
Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
I accidentally just kind of ran past that.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll run with Fournette. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
But maybe that can get
Why is cursing?
One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that,
it's really
been the first half to forget. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, checking in on what's going on in Baltimore and make it a 2-touchdown advantage now for the Giants. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league.
That's the same animation they did earlier. It just does. It's not realistic.
1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Bennett. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Go, go, go. Switch it. Go.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Down. 18 Gator. Tight end right. Ready.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Alexander. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
At the 45-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Second and 2. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That looked like passing interference, too.
On first down, Alexander. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Here's Lindsey.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So on fourth down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things.
Oh, I thought I had that passing interference. Yeah, no, you're right.
On first and 10. Able to shake him off.
I saw it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Back to throw. Moore under pressure again, and down he goes again.
But I thought it was going to be like a match.
Halftime here in week 17.
Actually, you know what it was?
Send John over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of week 17 is underway.
I caught the wrong play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Damn it.
Oh no, that one stuck. Maybe I did the adjustment I was trying to do. It looked like it.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will take this one home. Wow. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I have it on conservative, so that might be good.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. Really? And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for Jacksonville score. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout.
Goodness
It's just their
gracious.
first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
What is the second routine?
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Good catch.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all
same thing
11
that happened
working
with
well
Cooper
together.
earlier.
But every
Where, like,
now
he's
and then,
hurt, but
partner,
he
you
ran
need
off
that
to the
one
sideline.
guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your
shoulder tear.
playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're
That's
used to
crazy.
touching the football, that
Yeah,
makes
he
big
didn't even
plays,
look hurt.
and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
An incomplete pass on first down. That
Okay.
leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the safety creek.
Now it's Lindsey.
Oh, such a slow release. I had it too.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a
Good
12-yard
sacks on it.
pickup.
You know,
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So
oh,
first
I
and
didn't
10
do
now
the.
from the 30.
Dang it! I didn't angle it right.
From the gun, Boyle. Eluding the pressure right. It's Waring, the tight end, with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, a 22. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Did you mean to use that
They'll
timeout?
run here with Lindsey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's
wow.
going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. To throw on second down. Boyle, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And
Wow.
that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third
That's
down.
crazy.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that
I don't even
incompletion.
know what to say
What's
about
that?
that.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're
Don't know what
nice
to say
guy.
about
That was
that.
kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got
That's
blown
crazy.
up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback
you want
because the
to kick
space
that
doesn't
one.
open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Definitely gonna have to kick that. Or I don't know what to tell you. Let me make it a little hard.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it
Oh,
on
they don't.
fourth down.
Oh, he does. Oh, well, then never mind. That wasn't gonna work no way.
Leo! Snap!
They'll try and throw
Give me a
for
block
it here.
animation. It looks
That's
short.
to his running back, complete.
Oh, wow.
And he's
Look at
not
that.
able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
Why doesn't
Boy,
mine
real
have a little clutch
head-scratcher
stream?
there.
I feel like I've been
And
calling
that
timeouts on so many
will force a
people and it doesn't
turnover
work.
on downs.
Yeah.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just
Well,
working
it
with
worked
them
there.
on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first
Well,
half
I
that
guess
we've
I'll see you
had,
in the wild
guys,
card in
but
those
be
previews.
prepared for some
Yeah,
change
first half.
ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Yeah, PJ Walker can't
So
do
now,
nothing for
following the big
himself.
play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10.
Check! Alert flare! Alert 6-6!
They'll run on first down. It's Barnes. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
I feel like I could win a game with PJ Walker, though, if I needed to. And got hurt. Yeah, I know. That's your starting defensive tackle, right? I mean, linebacker. Sheesh.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Exactly, especially on defense. Because you can't really sub on defense the same way it does. And when people get tired, it's not going to show that they come out
They'll try and run
like you think it would.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And Lambeau will put this one through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Yeah, right away.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Jags grab it. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. They'll try and run for it with Fournette, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 15 on the year.
Oh, yeah, he plays for the Seahawks in real life, right?
The Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that will extend this big lead.
We don't know what he's doing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Boyle. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against defense.
Yeah, I saw that. I forgot about
they're
that.
not giving up anything to them.
I mean, yeah, whatever happens, I don't really care.
Boyle. And that will be incomplete.
So I think that means Deadman and Caleb are going to play regardless. So.
Downfield, and look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself. And go
I don't know why it hasn't said that Deadman hasn't clinched this division yet, but I guess because
and this one goes angling out of bounds.
He's got the tiebreaker
inside the 30-yard line.
No, he's not getting the loss. He has to play. Blue took that off of him. But
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know the benefits.
Well, the thing is, Deadman has the two wins over him, so that shouldn't even matter. And he. Oh.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Oh, well, Deadman has a better divisional record, so it doesn't matter. He's 4-2, and the Eagles are 2-3.
The 30-yard line.
So yeah, Deadman's got it. They just haven't calculated, I guess.
I mean, they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And
yeah, so Caleb and Deadman.
That all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game. And they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football.
30 base. Check it back.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The tackle by Quincy Williams.
And there's a run to be happy with.
Yeah.
Good, solid yardage.
Exactly.
You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
For no reason.
On second down, it's Bennett and tackled down after a gain of 3.
Yep.
Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Bennett, and he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Yeah, I know.
And that's why he spent a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
Exactly.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
I don't have anybody in my practice squad. That would be worth starting.
And he is going to be stopped
Or like even my
behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to
I got to make sure my first draft in 21 is good. I need a running back because Christian McCaffrey can only do so much.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
You got nothing today. You got 61. Matchbox lights. SOS. Ready?
Now a carry for Lindsey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Boyle to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
Down. 70, Indy. Hey, Wahoo!
Ward to throw on second down. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. The Jaguars on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This is taken at the 3. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Texans on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 8. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. On the run, it's Fournette. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 23-yard run. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done. Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They're going with Lindsey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
X3, 218, chop. Rush in.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch screen. Hey, orbit. 44 snap.
From the gun, Boyle. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough.
And now here's another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Let's go. 18 Gator. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
2nd and long. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun, Boyle. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And, Brandon, this is where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the 4th quarter when you've got the lead, your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Barnes. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone,
and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Jacksonville, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season at 11-5. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Texans, it'll be a 10-loss season as they wrap up 6-10. And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really underachieved. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.